Tuesday the 20th. A lot of y'all commented on the videos last night and today. You keep going. I really appreciate it. Showing out a lot of stuff, guys. I appreciate you sharing the information to keep it going. It's really cool. It really helps out people know what's going on. So, let's find out what's going on. As I said yesterday, there's been all kinds of activity. Black helicopters seen in several places. This morning I woke up with a piece of information telling me that UN vehicles, armor-plated vehicles, and personnel have been seen in Maryland, as well as yesterday I said New Jersey, New York, and Chicago, Salt Lake City, and 2 locations in California. Also this morning I got another update, or another piece of information, if you will. I'll call them updates, whatever you want to call them. But they have been staging Chacon UN equipment, troops, armor-plated vehicles, and tanks at the northern border, getting ready to come towards the United States. That is a fact. That is these sources are, I have no reason to doubt them. They won't be sharing stuff like that with us unless it's pretty pertinent. And so that is going on, guys. We are at the stage, at the verge of an invasion. It's no way to mince words about this right now, guys. It's getting ready to go down. Everything's set in place. Also, a friend of mine in Canada has a friend of his that is in South America. They're deep in a lot of stuff, and the word is that they've gotten down to the pipeline that he got out through his channels, is that we got one day. Be ready in the next few days is what I'm saying. But this guy is supposed to be deep in with the boys that get things done in the dark. But he's saying that the United States has one day. And with everything I've been seeing, guys, again, today I've been out on highways. I've been up and down Interstate 65 today. The lack of truck traffic. Someone reported that they've seen a lot of traffic on Interstate 81. But I have been across 7 different interstates in several different states, and the truck traffic has dropped considerably. Less than a third, if not 1/5 of what it used to be. Also, no fuel deliveries, hardly any fuel deliveries are being done at this time. So that is a deal that's going on, guys. So it is a real fact. Also, myself personally, I've been in several stores, convenience stores and grocery stores, as well as the well-known chain supermarkets or superstores. The shelves are getting empty. I asked the clerk at one of the truck stops, and they're...
Hey, Shalom Akim, Shalom. First thing and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory and honors to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem Rakakodash. Double honors unto the elders and the apostles of the great Millstone. Blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. Those in this gospel brother from the standard of Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, may be. Akim Mahaloya coming back with another lesson. Lord's will to be edifying. You heard him, man. Okay, you heard him. Now, not so quick to write this guy off. Okay, because some people could say, well, where are you getting that source of information from, XYZ? All right, but let's just say if he was just talking out the side of his ass, which I don't believe he is, and I got a reason on why I know what he's saying is true, or to some degree, is because for the simple fact, this is the Bible, even if it was no evidence of this going down the way that they're talking about. It's a fact. It's in the scriptures. And we know that the scriptures is 100% true. Okay, whether you believe it or not, the scriptures is the holy word of the Most High. It's definitely the word of the Most High. All right, don't listen to those band of misfits that say otherwise. But anyway, with that being said, I know he's telling the truth because I've seen video footage of the UN over there in Maryland. Okay, brother uploaded video, 2 different accounts of videos, and when you had the white UN vehicles that were in the state of Maryland. Now Chicago, I can't really verify that, you know what I'm saying? But I wouldn't doubt it because Chicago is a high-profile city. So with that being said, I believe what this guy is saying. Now it says, I was told one day. I don't know. I mean, that's up for debate. We'll see. Because this was put out 14 hours ago. Okay, and I don't know. I don't see it going down in one day. But then again, I'll speak as a man. This can go down any time because the scriptures say, "When peace is safety and sudden destruction, coming as a woman in travail." So my thing is, the UN is going to be over here to enforce certain laws because the United States military, they're not going to want to do certain things. They already have a uprising within the military, and this is quiet as kept. But they already have a division within the military on who's going to take the waters or not. And I believe majority of the military is gravitating towards not dealing with the waters. You see what I'm saying? So those that's not dealing with the waters, they're pretty much being isolated because in September, the waters will be made mandatory for the military. Okay, and that's first-hand information. You can even go online and verify that. So the UN, which is a outsourced contract military, okay, paramilitary, that the United States government is going to contract over here, and they've been over here for a long. Be honest with you, UN been over here for some time. I remember seeing UN vehicles going back to 2012, and pretty much operating as sleeper cells. So when the call is, that's when they're going to go and do the bidding of the elite bankers, man. All right, and it's going to be bad. It's going to be painful, and it's going to hurt. Okay, the scriptures tell you about how this man is going to come in with his military, how he's going to wreak havoc on the United States. I mean, on the citizens of Babylon. Okay, you know what, you people, you really deserve it. All right, because for one thing, you are not taking heed to the prophecies. You're not taking heed to the prophets of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And we've warned you that this type of tyranny and this type of evil charades or evil dealings were going to manifest themselves. So one day, you people are going to wake up and you're going to see military vehicles surrounding your neighborhoods, okay? Busting in doors, putting guns to your kids' heads, throwing you in internment camps. That's what's coming, okay? We don't care if you don't believe it. The Bible says that. And their biggest target is going to be Jake and you nigga women. Because I'm going to tell you like this. The UN troops, they're not going to play with you. They're not going to play with you. They barely speak a lick of English. And they from all over. And the ones that have experienced the tyranny of America. Because you got to understand, America has went over there to different parts and totally decimated lands. Basically, what they're going to come over here and do is what America has been doing to them. Going over there, raping women, raping children, disrupting their neighborhoods, etc. That's going to be the deal with this. All right? So with that being said, you can expect them to do the same thing. Because the scriptures tell you how they're going to ravish women. Okay? How they're not going to spare the old nor young. It's going to be a bloodbath, man. They catch you outside out of curfew. If you ain't lucky enough to be, or if you ain't lucky enough to catch a bullet in the head, they're going to take you to a FEMA camp and they're going to torture you. Because I remember years ago, back in 2012, 2013, 2014, brothers represented certain art depictions. Even online, you can look it up. And this is back in 2012. You go to Google and type in a police state in America, and they'll show you the FEMA troops in unison with the UN. How do they know that? You see what I'm saying? So, hey, it's something to really consider, man. It's something to really consider. It's something to really wrap your hands around, man, all right? Because, hey, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is getting ready to make that move. All hell was getting ready to break loose on the shores of America. Because, hey, they can't get people to willingly comply with taking Maxine Waters. Who the hell you think they're going to use to force it? Even Trump said, look, man, we're going to use the military in a very powerful manner. So there you go. So this guy, he's not far off. And the fact that we got a heat wave coming in the next couple of days, they talking about something with the solar flare, some shit they were talking. And then we pretty much had a red moon. And we're going to have it for the next couple of days because they're talking about the wildfires out there in Seattle and all this other stuff. Is the reason why the moon is going to be red. And they depicting by Friday, the 23rd, that is going to be an even more red tinge to it. How in the hell would they know that? You see what I'm saying? So all hell getting ready to break loose, man. That's why I said that by the end of the summer, it can possibly be a lot of changes here in Babylon. And by winter and by fall, when this flu season really kicks in, you best to believe that it's going to be a lot of shiesty dealings, a lot of shady dealings in America, man. You best to believe that. So anyway, let me get this precepts real quick. I was driving. So matter of fact, I'm going to play the rest of the video. Then I'm going to get the precepts towards the end when I'm able to come to a halt. Because I don't want to read the scriptures and be driving, especially when traffic is doing what it's doing. So just listen to this guy.
Well-known chain supermarkets or superstores, the shelves are getting empty. I asked the clerk at one of the truck stops, and they're baffled because they're not getting deliveries like they used to of fresh supplies, the soft drinks, bottled water.
And that's that scripture in Second Ezra when it say that the storehouses should be suddenly found empty. That's coming to pass because he's right. You go to these certain grocery stores, they're not restocking shelves. Like I was ordering a pizza last night from Domino's. Hey, that's a guilty pleasure, man. You know, but I was ordering a pizza from Domino's, and not that I give a shit because I don't eat it anyway. But they said that we're out of pork, we're out of ham. You know, not that I would eat it anyway, but it makes me wonder. I'm like, damn, even the pizza, even if the restaurants are falling victim on this closure. So just imagine another shutdown. Because what they're going to do, they're going to try to stop travel by all means. That way, when the military comes in, they can just pick your ass off one by one. That's all that is about. They can just pick you off one by one. And you be done with it. So that's what I'm grabbing towards. So I'm assuming that's the reason why they're not installing fuel at these gas stations. They're not restocking shelves and stuff like that. I'm assuming that's the reason why, because they don't want anybody to be able to go or run out or run to the country, because he made a statement and stated that they're going to come from the north, the south, the east, and the west. And the scriptures tell you that, man. Scriptures tell you that when the troops surround you, when they surround you, that's in all areas. So America is invaded, you know. So it's getting ready to be bad, man. Those of us that's in the know, hey, we got Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. That's the good thing. These people, they don't have him.
Things like that are going from the shelves. The fresh fruit that they normally have is gone. The fresh food that they usually serve at these truck stops is diminished considerably, if available at all. So guys, this is the real deal. This is the facts right now. But despite what everybody wants to say that this is not true, whatever, we need to face facts that things are getting ready to go bad. So you need to be ready. I don't want.
But the people not going to be ready. They're not going to be ready because they're too busy hoping things get back to normal. You know, they're too busy hoping, knowing, oh, well, you know, our jobs are going to make it. No, everything is getting ready to shut down. And the crazy part about it is a lot of these business sectors, these private business sectors, they don't know what's getting ready to hit them. They're still hiring people like they're going to be around forever. It's not going to happen, man. You know, this thing is getting ready to manifest its ugly head. And it's already manifesting it. And the first sign of that is the prophets being on the scene. You know, and that was the spirit. I was praying this morning before I was making my run, you know, to take care of some business. I was praying. And I was asking the Lord, man. I said, man, you know, I'm tired of losing to these devils, man. I'm tired of them, you know, getting above. And I asked him, I said, you know, are you going to be, you know, with myself this morning? You know, just period. I said, are you going to be with me when all thing goes to hell? I said, are you going to be with me? And then I kid you not, the company I used to work for, I drove past the truck and it had 144 on it. You know what I'm saying? It had the number 6, of course, and it had 1444, 144. And I said, wow. And I mean, that was literally seconds as I was talking to the Most High. And the crazy part about it is the company I used to work for them this year, the company I had to resign from because they were jeopardizing my safety. But the company I used to work for, I drove right past one of their trucks. And then 5 minutes later, I'm on a road, and then it was this truck, and it stated Blue Hats. Okay, it says Blue Hat Construction or something like that, and it had a picture of a construction hat, though it was white, but it had blue letters on it. I said, this confirms that the Spirit is talking. The Spirit is here. That confirms right there. Lord, like, look, man, I'm going to be with my men. But those blue hats and the shit that this guy is talking, he's not too far off point. All right, so let me get the precepts here. This is the book of Ezekiel 23. And I'm going to start at verses 23. It says, the Babylonians and the Chaldeans, Pekah and Shoa and Koah, and the Assyrians with them, all of them desirable young men, captains and rulers, great lords and renowned, all of them ride upon horses. That's your military vehicles. It says, and they should come against thee with chariots and wagons and wheels, and with an assembly of people. Okay, the UN, that's assembly of different nations under one particular military. The United Nations, an assembly of people. It says here, which shall set against thee buckler and shield and helmet round about, and I will set judgment before them, and they should judge thee according to their judgments. So, hey, the Most High is going to put it on the hand of these devils and these different nations to have their way with our people and you other nations, man. Because he even stated that he's seen Russian troops and Chinese troops over here. And we've been saying that them Gurkha troops, they've been setting up a military right in America's back door for years. Especially when they've sold off 95% of the country to Moab. They own pretty much everything now. So yeah, they buying up all the farmland and they setting up military right around you stupid people. But you don't see what the hell is going on because, for one thing, you're not in the spirit. Second of all, y'all fascinated with clubbing and doing a bunch of dumb shit. That's why it says here, and I will set my jealousy against thee, and they should deal fiercely with thee. And it says, and they should take away thy nose and thy ears, and thy remnant shall fall by the sword, and they should take thy sons and thy daughters, and thy residue should be devoured by the fire. They shall also strip thee out of thy clothes and take away thy fair Jews. And meaning they going to put your ass down. They're going to strip you out. They're going to throw you in these concentration camps. All right. Let's get another precept here. This is the book of Jeremiah 6. And I'm going to start at verses 22. It says, thus says Yahweh, behold, a people coming from the north country, and a great nation should be raised from the sides of the earth. And they should lay hold on bow and spear. And they are cruel and have no mercy. And their voice roared like the sea, and they ride upon horses, set in array as men for war against thee, O daughter of Zion. There you go, man. So they're here. All right. And it's going to be a matter of time before they hit all these cities, because what's going to happen is the American military, they getting ready to be called out to fight the Third World War. And you're going to have UN troops over there too, because when things get so bad in the Middle East, they've done enough damage in America and these other Western countries, so they could pull those UN troops from these different platoons and let the people finish each other off and send them to war. So they coming over here with one track mind, and that's to kill and to enslave. All right, and that's in the scriptures. And it says here, we have heard the fame thereof, our hands wax feeble, anguish have taken a hold on of us, and the pain as a woman in travail. So go not forth into the field, nor walk by the way, for the sword of the enemy and fear is on every side. Remember, he said they're going to circumvent every side. They're coming from the north, the east, the south, and the west, and central. So here it goes, right in the scriptures. O daughter of my people, gird thee with sackcloth and wallow thyself in ashes. Make thee mourning as for an only son. Most bitter lamentation, for the spoiler shall suddenly come upon us. And you're looking at it right now. Matter of fact, martial law. Because they declare martial law, I believe in I forgot what country that was, but they declare martial law. Period. So while you people out here playing games and shit, man, y'all think the Lord is playing. This is the Lord coming against you people. Look at this. And this picture in itself, I remember seeing this. We've had this on poster boards. I've seen this since 2012. Police state martial law is coming. You know, like if you look up that trailer called The Great State with David Crowley. He was basically, I believe he was like a Marine. And in that trailer, they showed you basically FEMA and the UN troops taking over, man. The Great State. The Great State. Oops. Let me, S-T-A-T-E. David Crowley. That was a great state. Let me do some images and see if I can find a picture of it. And all this shit is based on the C-19, man. Because sooner or later they're going to use them to implement the MOTB. Because America, they're not going to feel great about doing it to their citizens for the most part. And look at this. This looks like a damn guillotine, man. Trying to tell y'all, man. Y'all, you Jakes, man, you're in for a rude awakening. A rude awakening. FEMA roundup. FEMA and UN. UN troops. Yep. The blue hats, they call them. Look at their accountants. They have thousands of rape allegations to them. They have thousands of rape allegations against them. Got them white vehicles. This is what it's looking like, man. These are the trucks that they were spotted in Maryland. Why are they bringing trucks like this inside of city limits, man? I thought a standing military was illegal within 2 hours outside of within city limits. I thought they couldn't be within 2 hours within city limits. So yeah, they're planning something big, man, and it's getting ready to go down. All right, let me get this in the book of Daniel 12 verses 1. It says, at that time Michael shall stand up. This is our hope, brothers. If this don't happen, we're fucked, but this is our hope. Daniel 12 and 1, it says that at that time Michael shall stand up. The great prince was standing for thy people. And there should be a time of trouble, such as never since there was a nation, even to that same time. And at that time thy people shall be delivered, everyone found written in the book. So right there tells you that the Most High is going to have to do some serious intervention, man, to save our lives, because they're going to be killing people left and right. Okay, they're going to be putting people down like dogs. You ain't complying, they putting you, bam. What Denzel say, bam, he give us shit, boom, we giving him lead. Parent, man, you nigga woman, you mouth out in that day, and they blowing your fucking top off with the wig on, man. All right, you thought you was scalp headed. Now, hey, they gonna top you in that day. Then they may rape your dead body. All right, they gonna have dogs and shit, like they talking about they got C19 sniffing dogs. Them dogs with them titanium teeth, and they gonna bite fucking plugs in you Jakes. You Jakes are getting ready to suffer, man. But you think we making this shit up? All the proud shit you talk, all the bullshit you didn't put the men of the Lord through, you women. The Lord's getting ready to require that blood from you, man. So if you ain't in this truth, that's a scary thing. Because this truth is the only way you're going to survive what's getting ready to come. If you ain't in the truth, and mainly of the elect, you are going to die. If you are not of the elect, you are going to die. I don't give a damn if you know the Bible front and back. Okay, let these little peasy head niggas in Israel tell you, oh, we believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, but trying to disannul the book of Hebrews, man, you dudes are going to be destroyed out there, because you're going to try to go up against a formidable foe like this, and the Spirit of the Lord ain't going to raise a standard on you guys, and you're going to get slaughtered, man. You're going to get slaughtered. All right? This is the book of 2nd Esdras 16 and 70. It says, for there should be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They should be like madmen, sparing none. They should be like madmen, sparing none, meaning they killing, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai. For they should waste and take away their goods and cast them out of their houses. Then they should be known who are my chosen, and they should be tried as gold in the fire. So there we go, brothers. The Lord's going to raise that standard up. He's going to make something happen for us. I believe that. What? I don't know how. But it's going to happen. Something is going to get us out of the way of this shit, man. And some brothers going to have to go through it. But like the scriptures say, now the head on your hair should perish. It says, hear, O ye my beloved, says Yahweh. Behold, the days of trouble are at hand, but I will deliver you from the same. So that's what I'm putting my faith in, man. All right. And the Lord gave me a sign that he's going to be with us. So that right there strengthened my faith to not even worry about the bullshit that's coming. I'm looking forward to it. Because I ain't going to lie, when you think about it in your flesh, it make you feel uneasy. You like, damn, what I'm gonna do. But then again, hey, this is what we've been preparing for our whole time. Even if brothers feel like they're not prepared, you've been training, you've been teaching it, you've been preparing your mind, you've been putting off the old man, you've been detaching yourself from the society, man. All right. And you notice the Lord puts you through more garbage or more BS for the days that we getting ready to go through, so you can learn how to detach from this place. Because when it's time to walk away, when they mandate certain laws and policies, we're gonna have to walk away from everything, man. And we are gonna be ostracized. It's gonna be hard, but we got it, man. The Lord got us. And with that, all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Shalom, Baba Ball.